What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Cole Does It. I think the last video I filmed, the trunk wasn't on and the hood wasn't on, so that's on the car now. But what we're doing today is we're wet sanding the paint, so that means taking out the orange peel, taking out the imperfections, and we actually started on this last weekend. It's a long process. You end up sanding the car 3 times over and then polishing it and then all that stuff. So what I'm going to show you today is basically the steps I'm taking, the grits I'm using, and how to kind of go about it. So first things first, someone showed me this trick where you actually put Sharpie right on the paint and then you let it dry, you start sanding that, and then that acts as your guide coat. So when you're sanding, you slowly see the marker fading away, and then you know the orange peel is kind of going away with that. Now each step I'm going further out, because you never want to have a higher grit scratch past where you're doing your next grit. So I'm marking my spots and I'm trying to stay within the lines. So here's a little example of that. And as you can see, I'm staying away from the body lines because naturally when you spray the paint, it's thinner in those body lines on the corners, whereas it's a little bit thicker on your flat planes. So I can be a little bit more aggressive there, but I really want to stay away from the body lines. The buffer will get that, you'll never notice it, and I just don't want to risk burning through the clear. Now Eric said there's a lot of clear on this car. He put 2 heavy coats, which apparently is a lot. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start sanding this thing, and I'm not going to polish it, but this is the result of the complete process. Now keep in mind that there is still some compound on here. That's the white dots you're going to see. I'll try and film a little bit of a comparison between the two, and then you'll really be able to see it there. So if you could see in the light, it's like orange peely, and then when we come over to the trunk here, it looks very smooth if you're looking at the light. So this section has not been done, and the whole trunk has been completed front to back. And this section has not been touched. And see, I'm staying away from the body lines here because you don't want to burn through, and there's not much orange peel on there. So now this is unnecessary-ish. Most people wouldn't even notice if you didn't tell them, or if they don't know, you don't know. I get a lot of questions, why are you doing this? Is the shop gonna reimburse me because they messed up my paint job? No. That's not the case here. All high-end paint jobs kind of go through this process, and this is just what you have to do to get it perfect. So we're trying to do that, just trying to make this thing nice. So looking at it now, I'm not really happy with the finish. It looks a little bit inconsistent. I'm talking this section right here. This section looks a little bit better. It doesn't look as blotchy. So we'll see when we polish it. Ultimately, my dad's the expert. He's kind of leading us. So I'm just sanding, and then when we go over with the buffer, you'll kind of see what shows and what doesn't, and what looks okay and what doesn't. So we might have to do this in 2500 again, or as low as 15, and then continue on. So that's it for now. I'm going to film a little segment with my dad, and then I'll get him to explain kind of what he does, what products he's using, and how we're going about things.
Yeah, so I polished here already. So now this has all been sanded 12, 15, 25. So now we're going to throw on some polish here and start on the lower speed. Oh boy, this is doing that, eh? So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. Just let the machine do the work and try to stay away from the edges. Always do like a tic-tac-toe grid. This way here you get the scratches that are up and down or horizontally. Now that the cream is almost, now I can turn up the speed a little bit. And when you turn up the speed, you want to lighten the machine too, because the heat from the pad is what causes the burning.
Okay.
So as you bring up the speed, you kind of hover above, like just let the fibers touch the paint, you know? Especially by that little body line there. And you notice I'm moving quicker too. You don't want to stay in one spot too long. Now my pad is kind of saturated, so I got myself a little brush and we just take the excess off. Oh, I don't want to do that. We are using this Fetacloth. It's a 2-in-1 step, and what it is a gritty material to remove the sand scratches, but the little balls of sand, they break down to a cream, and hence that's why it's 2-in-1. Now you're going to see maybe like some hologram maybe, but
Might not pick up on the camera, but
oh
yeah, there we go. I got a good shot of it right there.
But we're going to go over again with a finer polish and one of those orbital machines. I have the Roots 15mm throw, So that'll take care of a lot of the hologram issues and stuff like that. And then, yeah, then we'll go to Shamick.
Yeah, he's talking out the hologram kind of in the light there.
Yeah, you can see it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you can see some lines here. Depends where your eyes are.
Yeah.
But the other polish will take care of that. So, anyways, our day. This is our day. We're doing this all day.
It was enough. There was enough Bondo in there.
Yeah.
Like we pulled it out, but
You hear the noise? Like,
yeah, it sounds different.
yeah.
Yeah, in the last video too, I said I wasn't really happy with how the sanding marks came out, and it looked a little blotchy, and it's because I was going in like a crisscross pattern. So we found we got a better result with going along the body lines. So you want to kind of go straight, and it looks a lot smoother, looks a lot cleaner, and polishes out a lot nicer too. You don't want anything too heavy scratching it. And then my dad was kind of saying with the polisher you're running along the lines of your scratches with the polisher as well.